Hello, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We're continuing our playthrough here as the Gizureans and attempting to make some headway against our nemesis, the Daut. Uh, they upset me when they took over some of my planets at the very beginning of the game, and now we will get our revenge. So that's what we're working on now. If we look, we have some fleets that are starting to be assembled and move into place. Let's go ahead and set these to defend and attack. So we want to sort these by name, so I could look at all the same type of ships at the same, or the same type of fleets at the same time. Defense Fleet 6 was the one that I had set up to defend over in this area, I'm pretty sure. And then Defense Fleet 7 is the one that I set up to defend. I thought over here. Yeah, Stablin. Alright, so that should eventually make its way over there. Unless this is within range of what it's trying to do. And then it's just going to defend over here first. Which is possible. Let's go ahead and look. It's because it's 50% of fuel range, and fuel range is all of this. So it's there. This is probably within 50% of fuel range. So they might be dogpiling in here to try to clear out as much of this space as possible. Which, I mean, I'll take it. That's fine. Let's take a look at what everyone else is doing over here. I'm hoping the one invasion fleet that we told to manually do something is going to get out of that gravity well relatively soon. Oh, there we go. We are now invading this colony that they actually took from us. So we're getting it back. Well, the hope is we're getting it back. We'll see what happens. I think we will. We do have a lot of troops. And there's not a significant amount of defense on this planet. So I'm sure it will ultimately be fine once we synchronize our troop landing a little better than what it's currently doing. I mean, we do have troops in here. Are we going to start actually landing troops? Why are we landing them like one at a time? I don't feel like that makes a lot of sense. Maybe we gotta wait for this to get destroyed? Take a look. Yeah, now we're piling in. Right. That is no problem. We'll go ahead and scour, even though it was our colony. Always good to do a little purging. And I'm wondering, while this is stuck up here, if we should just manually take control of these invasion fleets as well. That invasion fleet 6 and invasion fleet, the other one too. Where are you trying to go? I think I'd rather you take over this system. So why don't we'll leave the other invasion fleets on automatic, but why don't we go ahead and try to load these troops up? Alright, invasion fleet 2. Should be pretty good to get over here. Oh, our AI's taking over another colony over there. Alright, let's hop over here and take this back. Actually, this isn't getting taken back. It's getting taken for the first time. That's our planet. That's their planet. And I think they own these other two as well. That one looks a little... they both look a little more questionable. Alright, let's hop in over here with Invasion Fleet 6. Actually, let me make sure you got your troops. Go ahead and load up these troops, and then we'll go. Let's pop over here and see what this colony invasion looks like. Like we're pretty handily gonna take this one over. Fantastic. Alright, Invasion Fleet 6. Guessing you scooped your troops up by now. Did, for the most part. I think there's still one left. Yeah, we got him. Okay. All right, so let's, with this fleet, let's hop down to this other planet down here. Try to take this one. Scouring. I don't know why they don't scoop up the troops immediately afterwards, at least the ones that they can. Maybe I'll manually do that, just because it makes sense, and then I'll put them back on automatic afterwards. They're happy, so they're not gonna rebel anytime soon. Don't have to worry about that. Alright, you should be pretty much done doing that. Yep, now you're moving on to the next planet. Perfect. Now let's hop over to where we are over here. Like we're piling in here, which is great. Go ahead and attack the spaceport. We got here really quick. It's actually way faster than I thought. Oh, joy, now we're stuck in a... Oh, that's right. You weren't, you were the other fleet. Oh, wait. This is a planet right here. Alright, well. Everybody's piling in over here. Where's the rest of the invasion fleet? I feel like the majority of our ships never made it down here. Like, the most important ones. The actual ones that carry the troops. I do not see them here. Where are you at? Take a look. Oh, there they are. They're making their way over. Alright, now I am piled all in here. Get up nice and snug to the planet and then invade all at the same time. That will maximize our invasion attempts. Go ahead. Oh, come on. Right, there you go. Now you're attacking. Hop over here. I think we probably wiped this out by now. Yes, we did. Alright, let's do the same thing here. Let's get close to the planet, and then we're going to take that over. We are starting to move a lot faster in subspace, which is pretty awesome. Alright, we not over here yet. I was sending an invasion fleet over here, I thought. Alright, looks like we got this one taken over. Go ahead and scour the colony. Now all those fleets are freed up. Go about their business. Alright, go ahead and do that. So this was Invasion Fleet 2, which now can load up whatever troops you want. And we can just move you on to the next planet. That's right, we owned this one. And then this was the other one that they owned. So that's the only other one we got to take out after this. Alright. This invasion's going okay. I definitely feel like we lost a lot of troops here. We should win, though. Like we did, but at the cost of a decent amount of troops. I'm guessing this fleet probably has to be put back on auto to scoop up some troops, because they do not have enough. Alright, so these guys are fine. Did you scoop up everything you needed yet? It looks like you did. Alright, we gotta hop into the tech again and make sure we get that queued up. Alright, reactive rating, where are we at? We're at 271, so we're actually getting really close to surpassing stellar armor with the default attack. Keep with these engine thrusts, field strength, troop attack, troop defense, all good things. Do a little increased missile. That should do us for now. Invasion Fleet 2. You're probably okay to hop over here. start messing with this place. What's going on here? Just building bases. That's fine. All right, all these guys are free now. Not trapped by the gravity wells anymore. Alright, we just hopped over here. Annihilated that defense. Right, so I think we're actually probably close enough. Let's go ahead and attack. Be able to land everything we need. What is this here? That was us getting captured. This is us invading. It's actually questionable whether we'll win this one or not. Actually, it's not. I think we're gonna lose it. That's shocking, but then again. Maybe. Once these buildings start breaking, well, if these buildings start breaking. Nah, we're gonna lose. Never mind. We just gotta bail out. Invasion Fleet 10. Whoop it in to save the day. Scour that. Go ahead and build that. Alright, Invasion Fleet 2. We are gonna pop you back on automatic after I tell you to scoop this up. So sometimes manual control can really help accelerate your progress because the automation is sometimes a little derpy. Hoping it gets better, but as of right now, it's a little questionable sometimes. All right, so we'll go ahead and go back on automatic. Is anybody... Why are we going back over there? Attacking something? Seems a little silly. You should be loading troops. We have 2 defense fleets over there. Let the defense fleets do their job. All right, so we went ahead and took over, I think, everything in there. And we already have this planet back under our control. Ah. The invasion fleet has arrived. But is attempting to jump away. But it can't. Alright, so where is the defense fleet that I told would actually be defending this system? Right, that was their job. They get reassigned? I know I have it on automatic, but I was thinking it would have reassign, like if I manually assigned it, it wasn't going to reassign it again. Well, we're definitely hopping over here. That's what we want. Not to fight or whatever. Move to the location. All right, come on. Hop away. There we go. Looks like most of our fleet is hopping away, the ones that can. I'm guessing they got some sort of jump blocker on this guy. Alright, so we got... Why did we jump down there? Don't do that. What are you doing? Alright, we got another invasion. Slowly but surely, we are taking their planets and taking back our planets. That was in this general area too, so... Wait, did they have another planet over? That I totally missed? I thought this was our planet. Was it not? Interesting. Alright, well, I don't know where this thinks it's going. But you are definitely coming over here to attack this. The more invasion stuff we can take over, the better. Or not take over, but destroy. Alright, now we're starting to make some real progress with our invasions. We haven't taken back all our planets, but we took back one of them. And we're definitely taking over more of their planets. Go ahead, get that built. Where was this at? Okay, so that was one of our planets that we lost to them. So they actually only have 2 planets. We're going to pop you back on defense. Guessing you wiped out the majority of it, if not all of it by now. Yeah, you don't even have any troops on you, so I'm not worried about you that much. Pop you guys back on defense. Want them to be a little more strategic about how defense is going on. Alright, so let's take a look over here. Alright, so these planets are owned by somebody else. Alright, Wigu 2, that is the other planet that they had taken from us. That we are now taking back. So actually, they're reverting back to just having 1 planet. We're definitely pushing ahead here. Go ahead and build that. That should repair. Alright, so here is spy rivalry. So let's go ahead and check out what's going on with the spies. So Pigar, let's sort by name. It already is. So you are looks pretty new. Only energetic. It's your only thing. Then Gundak. Gundak Utsin? Where's Gundak? Did he get taken like prisoner as this was happening? I mean, I got to imagine Gundak is better. But let's see if we can figure out where Gundak is. Let's go ahead and speak to you. This isn't related to the spies, but I do want to get these mining stations off their hands and into my hands. All right, let's talk to you guys as well. No spies, no stations. All right, now let's talk to the Dayut. I do not want to give you anything. Oh yeah, so Gundak was taken right at that exact moment, apparently. All right, so we got him back. Take a look at what his... Oh, he's actually got nothing. So, Higar is the better one. All right, well, whatever. Whoa, that is a lot of stuff. All right, so we've taken back pretty much all of our planets that they've taken, except for Yesler Junction 3, which we actually, if I'm not mistaken, we actually bombarded into oblivion, so we can't really take it back per se. It's over here. There's Yesler 1. Gotta be around here somewhere. Yeah, we have a cube for colonization, so they actually don't have it at all, so nobody has it. Alright, so this is going fairly well for us right now. Let's go ahead and pop over to our fleets and just take a quick inventory of our invasion fleets, see where they're at. So it looks like we do have something over here going on. You're going to attack a ship? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like we got a new colony going here. Build the necessities. Let's see where you are. Piled up around a planet here. It's okay, but it's not accomplishing what we'd like to accomplish. So, is there any enemy presence in any of these? Does not look like it. So this planet looks like the only spot there's something. This would probably be a great place to hop in and land a bunch of troops. Just wipe that out. We also have to queue up some more tech. That apparently finished a little quicker than I thought. The tech's going a little crazy right now. Let's go ahead and queue that up. So how is this stuff compared to the super engine now? So the thrust is better. Cruise thrust is better. So actually, these vortex engines are just better now, except for vectoring thrust. But the maximum thrust and the cruise thrust are way better. And then we could slap a vector engine on, get those. So actually, those are better. All right, we'll do sensor range and sensor power because we don't do those often. I feel like this isn't as beneficial anymore just because our economy is just dominating. We don't really need more. All right, we'll do up missile damage. That'll carry us for a little while we push here. I definitely want to take over this planet. Let's hopefully we can get out of here without being stuck. Nope, we're gonna be stuck. Unless I just invade their planet, which would be kind of funny. They are attacking us. Alright, well you guys don't need to move there anymore because it doesn't matter. Although it is still good to get out of range of these planets. These guys legitimately need fuel. Do we not have fuel ships? I thought we had fuel ships in our invasion. Do we not? That seems like a big oversight on my part. I mean, apparently we don't. Take a look at the template. Okay. Well, that is a problem we should remedy. Because that's probably one of the most important things to have adequate fuel on. It looks like it might be adding a bunch of stuff that we already had, and only now is it building new stuff. Which is fine. Alright, let's top up our defense fleets just because they're looking, some of them are looking a little low. Some of these attack fleets that are down to in the 30s should probably top up. Alright, 180 million military power now. About to get more tech churned out. Got some fuel tankers. Now, fuel tankers should never run out of fuel because they actually have energy to fuel conversion things on them. Which, realistically, I should probably think about putting that on most ships that are capable of it. Just so that they never run out of fuel. And we just never run it into a situation where we have to worry about it. It looks like we have taken most of the stuff over here. Not all of it, but most of it. Take a quick look at our ship designs. Look at the recommendations. We also want to do latest per category and family. Stellar armor for now is still the best. But it will be replaced by the other one at some point. We should probably think about changing that out sooner than later. The infinite flux drive is likely worse now. Actually, we do latest per category. We can't do latest because that actually changes things. I thought, okay, so the vortex engine is now better than the infinite flux drive in several ways. Got less vectoring flux or thrust, but maximum thrust is way higher and cruise thrust is way higher. So I actually think vortex engines will be better to put on the ship. Then we have the Omni Vector, which is just a better vector engine, and that can help compensate for the loss of the countermeasures and a little bit of that vectoring thrust. So, and then as these upgrade, actually, I'm thinking we might swap one of those out. So if I'm not mistaken, which I could be, The speed of the ship should actually be a bit higher now than it was. And then we also need to start looking at, not engine, but general. We already have an energy to fuel converter on here. So these ships should pretty much never run out of fuel. All right, then I think what we're looking for here, do we have a commerce center on here? Does that even make sense on here? Probably not. Medical center does. It reduces damage. Let's look at our power. We actually could probably take one reactor off and still be quite a bit ahead. And that'll just reduce the construction cost of the ship, so no point in spending more to have it on there. All right, what was the last the recreation center? That increases maintenance savings. Gonna lower the maintenance cost of these ships. There's no reason not to have all of those things. Looks like we are quite in the positive on all of this stuff. So I'm feeling like we should probably switch out the stellar armor with absorbing armor, right? Because it's lower reactive rating right now, but as we research more techs, it's going to actually start getting better and better and better. Area shield recharge is good. Birdian shields is good. That should be glorious. All right. Upgrade the carrier. The big thing is I want to make sure they all have recreation centers, all that stuff on there. Probably have more reactor power than you need. Nope. Nope. You actually need all of that. Take it back. What about energy collection? Nope. You need that too. I can't take that away from you. Crew systems. You probably will need all of those. We could take the ion shield off. That probably doesn't matter too much for you. I would definitely like to put an energy to fuel converter on you. That would be the main benefit here. And then I think we move on to engines. Go with the vortex engines. And then the omni vector. It's already on there. Then we go to defense. Swap this with the absorbing armor. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause while I do this for all the ships because I don't need to painstakingly walk through this on the stream, and then I will unpause when we are ready to return to the game. All right, well, I went ahead and redesigned all of my ships to use the parts that we are continually refining. So hopefully that the result of that will be that over time, our ships actually will continue to improve in all of those different areas. Looks like they're trying to dogpile onto Gliotide, that planet we put a defense fleet by. My guess is we're going to start having a bunch of retrofitting ships relatively soon. Just because we designed really all of them. All right, looks like the invasion fleets are starting to arrive. So it would be really nice if my very intelligent defense fleet decided to go to where it should go, is down here. Because right now, this is not very well defended at all. So let's fly right here. Oh, it looks like they're actually running away. So let's actually go up here instead. All these other ships are retrofitting right now. Our defense fleet should just pop in on them, I hope. Didn't take too long. Yep. There it is. Should just utterly destroy them. That's the hope anyway. There we go. There's actually not a lot of troops on these fleets. Like we're also over here cleaning them up. Let's go ahead and try to hop up here, see if we can get ahead of these guys a little bit. Might be able to wipe another couple of these out. Although I don't think any of those are carrying any. Yeah, they're not transports. All right, we do have an enemy colony invasion going on here. Let's go ahead and skip over to that. Conquered before I even got there. All right. Continuing to progress, which is good. Starting to take over this stuff, which pretty much gets all of this under my control. And then hopefully they'll start pushing over in this direction. All right, let's go to Defense Fleet 7. I'm going to pop you back on defense. Still trying to escape this gravity well to come over here and take this system. Definitely not happened yet, but hopefully it will relatively soon. Right, another new colony founded. Let's hop over there, and that looks like hop down those buildings. Orton, another new colony. Oh, I don't want to abandon the colony. I want to build buildings on it. Some of our ships apparently keep getting taken over. Not exactly sure why or how, but it's all right. Oh, look at this. I'm guessing they don't actually have many troops on any of these. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's even troop transports? I don't know. Could flag this. This looks like a... Is that their capital? Pretty deep in territory. I mean, you guys want to keep sending troops over here to die? That's your call. That guy's gone. Alright, so... You guys need to stop being babies about this stuff. Colony ship, you need to set your tactics to never retreat. Let's just take a quick gander at the colony ships that are on a mission. Let's never retreat. Even if we lose some troops, it is what, or even if we lose some people, is what it is. Never retreat. They never retreat on a whole bunch of these. Hopefully they will be smart enough to land on the colony. I think their shields will hold up. Yeah. All right, that's... All right, so that we did end up founding that colony. Go ahead and get that built. Like we made a little more progress over here. Built up another colony. That's pretty deep. That's like right in the core of their territory. So it looks like the big thing here, we're getting, looks like a lot of our fleets are just getting stuck in these gravity wells. Well, hopefully they can go refuel. Now, I did redesign every ship to have a fuel generator. So the hope is that, or an energy to fuel converter, I should say. So the hope is that it'll never be an issue going forward. All right, let's go ahead and look at Invasion Fleet 1. Looks like you guys are finally breaking out of there a little bit. Maybe. Maybe. If you are, it's only one at a time. Hopefully the rest get to hop out relatively soon. Invasion Fleet 5 is still kicking around over here, it looks like. They have some troops on them. What exactly are they doing? Question. Looks like you're primarily refueling. Alright, so there's a bunch of ships stuck over there, but that is not our planet. And I think there's a bunch stuck over here. Also not ours. So these two do not matter. So up here is the next closest system. Let's go ahead, hop into the old tech tree again, because we're getting kind of down to the wire there. We are going to continue improving the defense ratings. And then we're going to keep bumping up engines. Hyperdrive speed. I don't care as much about the other thing. Growth doesn't matter because our populations are pretty much capped out. Defense and attack are always beneficial, especially because we're going to be landing a bunch of ships. Our little rate of fire increase is good. Okay, so these are generals. We have a billion of these guys. Take a look at what we got in the general role. Sort by name. We have 600 generals almost. All right, so Gizor and Pundi. So this guy, mostly positive. This guy seems worse. Gizor it is. All right, well, Invasion Fleet 5. You know, they're working on... Okay, so it looks like they're focusing on getting over to Gliotide, which I'm actually not overly worried about because we have that defense fleet somewhere around there. I don't know where it went. It was close by. But I'm thinking we should send these guys up here to help out with our invasion plans. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we are invading another enemy colony there. And we founded another colony too. Let's get that spaceport destroyed, and then we will go ahead and attack the planet. Alright, where was our new colony? Really what I should do is sort by requires terraforming, because I'm sure there's a couple planets I've missed in there. That does appear to be the case. And now we've picked up the slack on that. Go ahead and hop over here, see what this looks like. Alright, we are definitely destroying this. Colony scoured. Alright, and that was Invasion Fleet 5. Now should be able to reload most of those troops up. Not all of them, but most of them. And then we'll put them back on automatic and see what foolish stuff they get up to. Wow, we are really losing it here. Especially for a planet with like 3 defense on it. We have massive amounts of troops. We've lost like multiple generals because I'm assuming we're landing like 1 troop at a time and just being really dumb about it. Does appear to be the case. We just lost another like 5 generals. Incredible. Alright, let's get up on in there. Pretty sure we've lost like 15 generals total just trying to take this one relatively weak planet. That's what you gotta do. You gotta get close, and then you gotta land them all at the same time. Can't be doing no goofy one at a time thing. Right, I'm guessing these guys will get reinforced by these other fleets that are creeping in this direction. Yep, there they go. This will be a non-issue once we take this. Alright, there we go. We got it. Always scour. That little boost. Invasion Fleet 9, you can go ahead and scoop up some troops here. Don't know what exactly is going on there, but all right. Come on, let me click the planet. Looks like some of the troops already got scooped. All right, we're gonna pop you back on invade, let you keep going about your business. Looks like they just moved down here. What's our next planet? I don't even know where this is at, so... Oh, our colony got invaded. Well, that's not good. Where's that at? That was the one that was all the way up there. Right, so you are still trying to refuel. I would think you guys wanted a retrofit that you don't have to ever refuel again. We got a lot of commitment in this one system here. This is all owned by us though, right? I hope. Looks like it. Well, it is now. Alright, let's take a quick gander at what's going on here. So they got one colony, because yes, their junction's destroyed, so it's not a legitimate colony they have. So Neuralac 2 is the only colony that they currently own. That was ours. What is the growth rate? 76% growth rate. 76%. That's insane. All right, what are they looking like these days? 66 colonies. They're getting a little beat up. Their war weariness is about the same as mine. We've definitely taken over more planets. Like, there's some real meaningful progress there. I'm a little surprised more of our ships are not auto retrofitting. I would have thought that would have been happening by now. Or maybe they did and I missed it. Maybe it happened real quick. Alright, let's take a quick look at what our fleets are doing. Alright, so most of these invasion fleets are not going after planets. You are. Which is kind of silly because you're one of the weakest ones. Oh, are they taking back the planet that... Or they're trying to take back the planet that we just took. We just repulsed their invasion attempts. Alright, so... overall, I think we're making some decent progress. We're certainly not quite where I wanted to be by now. But I feel like it's just taking time. There's a lot of gravity wells that are getting us caught up. We did take over all of this space, right? So we got back all of the territory over here, or captured the territory over here. And then I think we're now hopefully starting to push in this direction here. They have one system still down here that I probably want to take, just so that everything becomes out of range for their little defense forces here. So that's kind of ideal for me if we can pull that off. And then what we want to do from there, I think, is just push over in this direction and try to start taking over as many of their systems as possible over here. We definitely have a lot of commitment into these spaces. Some of our ships are getting pretty beat up. The good news is, as we build the replacement ships, they will have all the modifications that we've made. So we should start seeing some pretty sizable improvements in our fleet's ability to not get stuck anywhere, because they'll have pretty much unlimited fuel. We don't have to worry about fuel tankers, which I don't know, still don't quite feel like they're being as effective as they could be. But I don't know. Yeah, so we're just going to keep pushing in this direction and hopefully take over more and more of their planets until they are gone. And then after that, we can, if we still need to, we could start pushing against the Haspis Junction Guild and hopefully finish wiping them off the map, which would be great as well. Here we go. We just topped up all our fleets. We should be good to go. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.